Yesterday night, I was training at the gym, and during my bench press set, I started thinking about when 4 years ago I started training. And for the first time, I actually realized how much progress I have made and how much this has influenced me in my day-to-day life. So I started thinking about my first day at the gym. I stepped in at 65 kilos. Now I'm at 83, so almost 20 kilos more. But other than physical changes, I had such a deep psychological and motivational change. So this led me to a really interesting concept, which is always be grateful but never satisfied. I think for the first time I actually realized that I should be very, very grateful about my story. But what I want to leave you guys is that you should all be grateful about where you are right now, because in a way or the other, everybody makes progress. Now, we don't have to mistake this gratitude for comfort, so we don't have to feel arrived or achieved just because we hit our goal. For example, this year I hit my 100 kilo bench press goal, which I was really, really happy about. I was very grateful about it, but I didn't feel totally accomplished. I was still driven by motivation. I still wanted to reach other goals. So, in this case, being grateful but never satisfied is the perfect mentality, because I'm grateful about my past, but since I'm not satisfied, I still thrive for more. I want to reach bigger goals, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad habit. It's not a toxic way of never rewarding ourselves. Instead, I think it's a very healthy way of recognizing our efforts and our sacrifices, which led us to where we are today, but simultaneously also generates in us a real passion and a genuine desire to go on and reach better things. If I look at myself today with the eyes of myself 4 years ago, I'd be super proud of where I am today. Big physical changes and moral changes. Of course, I'm very grateful for this journey I had. However, I would not define myself satisfied, because if this was the mentality I had, then I would probably feel totally demotivated and would be undisciplined, because I would feel already accomplished. I would not want to reach for better in my life. So what I really want you guys to take from this video is that you should stop, reflect, and maybe even write down the things you're grateful for of your journey. Maybe athletic journey, in school, at work, with personal relationships, whatever you want. Write down why you are grateful for them and recognize the efforts and the sacrifices you put in to actually reach the condition where you're at today. But then you should also write down goals and achievements you would like to reach in the next months or years. So in this way, you'll become aware of your progress, be grateful for it, but then refocus your energy towards something bigger. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. And remember, be grateful but never satisfied.